with the earthquake, we have been working through 4 steps. The first one is to help people as a kind of first aid. We during the first 3 weeks, we sent food. We sent 7 trucks to the south. Even I went with one of the trucks in order to provide food, milk, water for the children, for the people, and that was the first step. The second one was we sent different teams. At least so far has gone 7 teams. And the idea of those teams is they have gone in order to clean houses, in order to clean streets, in order to help people, in spiritually, emotionally, and also praying for them. That's a very good way to help us church. And that is wonderful because during the day they are working, cleaning houses, cleaning the street. But now in the evening they go to the houses and share about the love of Jesus. Now the third step, now the real reconstruction starts because now many people have lost their job. Now more unemployed people we have. Even people from our churches and leaving the city. For example, one of the professional couples left Concepcion and now they moved to Santiago. That church is suffering the lack of their tithing, the tithe, and they're suffering also the presence of the couple, and even so far what we see is people in a near future will need new jobs. For example, in how we can help a poor family that had a small boat with a small engine, and he was a fisherman. Now, at the beginning, we went to help him with food, but now what he needs a boat. He needs a little engine in order to go back for fishing. That's kind of issue now we are facing. How we can re-establish people in their work and to go back, for the life again. Now, the fourth stage will be to rebuild buildings. That will be the last one because, of course, we understand that people are more important than building. But at the end of the day, buildings are important also. Because it's the place where we worship, the place where we gather, we gather for Bible study, and to meet the people. Now, the church down Concepcion, that is St. John's, San Juan, is an old English chaplaincy, and it's an old building, and that is the building that has been very affected. According to the report I have from the architects and the engineers, the main structure of the church, even the pillars, are okay, and that church is not going to fall down, but need repair,
Okay.
And so far, what I know, the cost more or less will be around $1,000. Yeah, more or less, Now the church in Viña, where Sammy Morrison is the pastor, also the pillars are okay, but what I know, they will need about $50,000 to repair, the building. A couple of walls fell down in Santiago. Maybe it's not so expensive to work on that. But those 2 churches suffer more, the church in Viña, San Pedro, and the church St. John's in Concepcion. Summary is the first thing is to go to Concepcion with food. Second, to go to clean, to help the people emotionally and spiritually. The third is how we can help in order that people can get new jobs, or new business, and the fourth will be to repair the church building.
Well, that's great.
Yeah,
Thank you very much indeed.
Of course, in the best way you can help us, that will be very welcome, and now it is up to you as people, because some donors, they say, I want my money go for buildings, but others say, I don't want my money go for building, go for families. It is up to, to the donors, because some donors think that to have building or to rebuild building is very complicated, and they think, okay, now my money will go for buildings, and then you locally work with the people. But others doesn't like it that way. They prefer that their money go to the people and not for building. It is up to donors. Now, right after the earthquake, I appointed an emergency commission in order to work trying to find the real needs around the diocese. And that commission are pastors, some engineers, even my diocesan administrator, and they are managing the money we receive. And also, I want to give you thanks, especially my brothers and sisters of Ireland, that we have been so blessed by the Bishop's Fund. You can be sure that that money will be used very wise. The best way we can do. If with that money we want to bless as many people we can. We don't want to send all the money just for one family or two. For that reason we are searching around the diocese. Even that committee is working on that, and the final decision will be taken. The committee and myself, all of us together, we will decide in what way we are going to use the money, and then after that we will send you a report saying that we have used the money in that or the other way. That's the way we are working so far in Chile.